Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be episode 2 of the Inside the Wardrobe series. And today I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes with me as I edit my closet. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, just keep watching. If you're new here, my name is Brenda. I am an over 50 content creator, and this channel is all about fashion and style for everybody. I'm here to help you step outside of your style box and to enjoy getting dressed. So this is the second episode of Inside Your Wardrobe. Last week's episode was how we can find inspiration in other places outside of scrolling and shopping, and even how taking a break from shopping can help us tap into our creativity when it comes to getting dressed. So today's episode, I'll be honest, I've been putting it off because I haven't really been looking forward to it. And that is actually getting into my closet and going through the process of editing it. I don't want to say I'm doing a big, what do they usually call them? I don't know, big clean out or whatever the word is. Instead of thinking about this as something to be avoided, something that's going to be negative, I need to look at it from the more positive aspect in terms of what I'm going to gain on the other side of this. I'm going to have more room. I'm going to have a curated wardrobe full of hopefully pieces that I love. Those pieces that are no longer serving me, they'll be out of the way. That's going to reduce just even the visual clutter, and it will be that much easier for me to get dressed and to be happy with what I'm wearing every day. So that's what I'm telling myself. So if you're like me, you probably have an abundance of clothing, and the thought of going through everything can be overwhelming. I'll pick one closet to go through, or I'll pick a category. I'll pick coats, or I'll pick blouses, or something like that. I want to break it down into smaller pieces so that I'm able to continue to move toward my goal, but I don't get overwhelmed and frustrated and then just put it off further. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we are in the closet room. This is actually a bedroom that I converted into a closet. So I have, you can see, this dresser, chest of drawers, and then I have racks over here on this side, and there's not a lot of room left here. My goal is I have 4 racks in here. I'd like to have just 2 racks once hopefully I'm done with this, so that I can have them along the wall, and then I can have the center of the room open. I don't know if I'm going to get to that point, but that is the goal, at least to get 1 rack out of here. And so the way I have it set up is I have 1 rack for blouses / tops. I've got another rack for blazers and some of my accessories. Then I have another rack for dresses and longer, I don't know, jackets and things like that. And then I have this final rack, which is a hodgepodge, where typically when I'm thinking about outfits I want to wear and different things like that. But like I said, I want to at least at a minimum get rid of this 4th rack and ideally get to 2. So what I'm going to do is just show you some pieces and just kind of talk through what my thought process is on whether or not I'm going to keep it or give it away or what I'm going to do with it. But first I need to get some water. So I'll be right back. So letting go of pieces can be a challenge for any number of reasons. They can have sentimental value. We think about the money that we've spent. We think that when we lose weight, we're going to fit back into them. There might be an occasion where I want to wear them. What if I need it and I give it away? All of those things can come into play, and they can really bog us down when it comes to letting go of some pieces. But letting go of things also makes room for more, and that doesn't necessarily mean more stuff. It could be more time, more space, more calmness of mind. So there's always a trade-off, and what I try to tell people when they have those concerns about what if I need that piece later, just know that if it's something that it's meant for you to have again, it will find its way back to you. I have found pieces on Poshmark that I gave away years ago. So there's always a way to find something or to find something else if that's what happens. Okay, so let me just start. I'll start with this. This bag I purchased from Macy's. It's by Calvin Klein. It's a cute bag. I really like the shape. It gives off kind of a vintage vibe to it. But I bought this bag. As you can see, it still has the tags on it. And I bought this bag. It wasn't the one I wanted. I wanted it in black. But this one was on sale. And I told myself, you have a lot of black bags already. Why not get this one? And I purchased it and I never carried it. Then I didn't pay attention. The time period to return items had changed, so I had missed the deadline, so I'm stuck with it. So it's just been sitting and taking up space. Yes, it's a nice bag. Yes, I paid a little bit of money for it, but I really think I'm going to consign this because if I really wanted it, I would have used it by now. The money is already gone. I'm not going to get it back. I don't need a reminder every time I see this bag of the money that I spent and how I should have gotten the bag that I really wanted. So this is going to go to a consignment store. This bag is vintage. I don't think I've used this. This is one of those bags, depending on how old you are, that it actually had a plastic that would cover the flowers there to protect it, but because of the age, the plastic had shredded. I really like this, just the detail. You can see the closure there. I really like this piece. It's very clean on the inside. You have to be really delicate with vintage pieces like this, but this is a prized possession. So this I'm going to definitely keep. This bag I got at a church rummage sale. And I really like this. I like the detail and the design on it. It's more like a picnic basket, but again, it's a one of a kind. So this is going to stay. It's not quote unquote practical, but it's going to stay as well. These pants I got from Akira. They were having a sale and it was buy one, get one free. The pants that I really liked, I bought. I'd been stalking them for a while. They were on sale. But of course, if I get one free, I have to find something. So I got these pants. I thought that at the very least, they could be worn around the house. But I don't wear them. I don't like them. I should have left them. But I didn't. And so these are going to be given away. These, like I said, are from Akira. There's nothing wrong with them. I actually never wore them, but I don't want them. I have enough to wear around the house. So these are just taking up space. So these I'm definitely going to let go. And that's one thing I want to take a step back. Before you get started, I would suggest you prepare a place, whether it be bags or boxes or something, as you go through, how you can sort pieces out. I'm putting them back here, but ideally, if you have someplace designated for all the pieces that are going to be donated or the pieces that are going to be consigned or the pieces that need to be put away for the season, repairs, whatever, that will help you continue to keep your space organized as you work through the pieces that are there. All right. This next, this is actually two pieces. It's pants and this long top. I found this at the thrift store, and I believe this is a men's piece. It looks like it is something maybe that an Arab man would wear, and I liked it because I like a two-piece set, but again, I've never worn it. I think it might have something to do with the color. I'm just going to try it on. Oh, you know what? This probably isn't a man's because it has shoulder pads in it. I guess it could though. So this is the piece. It's fine. but I've never worn it. So I don't know that I will. It's down to my ankles, and it could be worn as a coat, especially for the fall season. So I have to be careful that I don't convince myself, well, it could be worn as a coat. Well, it is a fall color, but I haven't been wearing it. I don't know how long I've had it. But this is something that could be consigned, I think, and or donated. So this is going to go. All right, what else do I have? This is a top. I love this top, but it is too small. I was this size at one time. Do I think I'm going to get back to this size again? I have no idea. And even though it was a top that I really liked, I think I've gotten my money's worth out of it, and it can go to another home. So this is just going to be donated. So sometimes it's a piece that you've just outgrown, like physically, or it's not your style anymore, and it's perfectly okay to let that go. Let it go to someone that can really make use of it now. And it's not like I don't have a lot of other tops. So I've been holding on to this one. I haven't worn it in a few years actually. So this one can definitely go. This is a suit, a pantsuit. I picked this up from Macy's. I do like it because it's a print, but I haven't really worn it. So I don't know. I don't know if I should give this away or not. I like it, but again, it's not something that I pull for. So this I'm undecided on. So this is going to stay. Part of the reason is it was from a collaboration, Lisa Hilton and Macy's. It sold out immediately, so it's not like I could get this again. It would probably be kind of difficult to do. And I don't dislike it, I just haven't worn it recently. So what I can do is make a point of wearing it this season. So this is going to stay. One of the other things that I want to think about when I'm cleaning out my closet is if I have multiples, if I have several pieces that are similar. This is a blazer, obviously. It's a men's blazer. I do have quite a few, and I think I have several kind of in this brown family. I tend to get in these, I don't want to call it a mood, but it seems like my eyes just looking at certain colors, and I tend to purchase multiples. This might be part of a suit. I don't know. I'll have to look and see if I have the pants for these. But what I want to do is take a look at the similar items. I think I might have 4 or 5 blazers kind of in the brown family. If this has matching pants, then I'll definitely keep it. But if it's just the blazer, then what I'll do is I'll narrow it down. I have some blazers here and then some others downstairs. Let me see. All right, so these are not, well, actually, I'm going to say that these are different enough so I don't have to decide. They're both in the brown family, but they're quite different browns. This was sort of a brownish green now that I'm looking at it. So I'm going to, actually what I am going to do, I'm going to take a look at all of my blazers, and then I will figure out which ones should stay. Sometimes I will give myself a number limit. Let's say I have 5 blazers. I'll keep my 3 favorite ones, and then the other 2 I'll let go. Because ultimately, how many blazers do I need in the brown family? I probably don't need 5. 3, I could probably get away with 2, but that's what I'm going to do. So oftentimes we have multiples because we like something, and we will see it out, and then we'll just buy it over and over, and then get home and realize we have more than we need in one particular category. So these need to be addressed later. And see, here's another blazer in the brown family. And these 2 are a little bit closer. I bought this one because my plan was to cut it off, to crop it, but I haven't done that. So as you can see, as I continue to look, I continue to find more and more. So that's one of the good things about going through this process, is you actually take a look at and you actually touch everything that you have. Okay, I have these pants. I love a wide leg pant. These I got from Banana Republic. Not only are they wide leg, they are a print and they have pleats. So, and of course pockets. So checking all those boxes. I don't care for the fabric. It's kind of flimsy and it has 0 in terms of warmth and it's getting chilly out. But for all those other reasons that I said I like them, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. But these are not an immediate giveaway, put it that way. These are some vintage pants I picked up at an estate sale. They're originally by Banana Republic. These were snug when I got them, but I wanted to keep them. I really like the color. I like the style of the pants, this trouser pant. I like this color and everything. But like I said, they were snug when I got them. I haven't tried them on, and I'm sure they are not going to be any less snug. They're probably more so. So these I can try to consign these, I think, because these are vintage and they're in really nice condition. So these will go in the consignment section. All right, here's another pair of pants. These are just basic khaki pants. These are actually men's, and I got them from the thrift store. I thought I was going to wear them. I did not wear them. And they're not really that special. So these are going to go and be donated. And they will be out of here. So that's that. These are definitely giveaway. Let me see. Let me do some other pieces. I'm going to take a look at the blouses next. These are some of the white blouses. I got a couple of off-white ones in here as well. So these I need to take a look at. These two are kind of similar. This one has the tie, obviously, which makes it a little bit different. This one, I think, is a little bit more quality. This is a newer one. This is from Banana Republic. And honestly, I don't really like the fabric of this. It feels kind of cheap. I like it primarily because it has a tie. I love a long tie, but when I wear it, I don't really, it's not like I'm like, oh, I like this. I want to wear this. I wear it just because, really, like I said, it's got the tie. And it does have the V-neck opening, which helps in terms of not feeling too constricted. But I don't really like it. Like I said, I don't like the fabric. It always looks like it's wrinkled. So I'm going to give this one away. And I'm going to keep this one. This one is more vintage and it's a better made blouse. So out of the two, I'm going to get rid of this one. I'll put this one back. Now, this top is from Akira. I have not worn it in a while. I got it in a large. I wish I could have gotten it in an extra large. I haven't worn it, but I don't want to give this away. I'm going to have to find a reason to, an occasion to wear this. I've only worn this once, but it's one of those really statement pieces. So unless I find something to replace it, I'm just going to keep this one because I like it. Even if I just put it on my mannequin as something to look at, I'm going to keep this piece. But my goal ultimately is to wear it. So this is going to go back. Then I have these other blouses. This one is actually white, so I wear it for summer. So this will go away, be put away for the season. This is a vintage Worthington, actually, from JCPenney. I like this one. I'm going to keep that one. Now, this is one that I picked up from here. I'm going to take these two. These two blouses I've gotten more recently. This one is from White House Black Market. I do like this, but I don't really pull for it. This would be perfect, obviously, for summer. So I'm on the fence about this. I I don't know. I mean, I do wear a lot of white blouses in the summer, and it's I like the open weave pattern. So I'm going to think about this one. This blouse, I picked up, this was from Amazon The Drop, signed Blake. I haven't worn it much. It's not something I really even think about. I forget that I have it. So this one is going to go definitely in the giveaway. Here is another instance where they're duplicates. These army jackets, this one I thrifted quite a while ago. This one more recently. This one is actually wool. This is polyester. And this one is a little bit smaller in size. I'm going to try it on. Yeah, this one is, it's a little snug. This one's a little snug. So I already have this one. And so this one I can part with. But I do like a military piece. So like I said, this is a duplicate. So I bought this one because it was on sale, super cheap, but I don't need it. So it's only taking up space. So I'm going to let this one go. I do have these booties. This is the season for booties. These are by Echo. If you are familiar with them, they are a Scandinavian brand. They make excellent shoes. I have never worn out a pair of Echo shoes. I've had them for years and years and years. These, as you can see, I really haven't worn them a lot. For whatever reason, I just don't wear them that often. I have some other boots that are in the kind of gray family. I've got a metallic pair or two. So these I'm going to part with. Yes. I'm also going to go through like my belts, scarves, accessories. As you can see back here, that whole dresser, on top of the dresser here, and then this top section, I have accessories in along with accessories here and here too. That's going to take a lot longer time. But in short, that's the process that I go through. There are some questions that I try to keep in mind. When's the last time that I wore this? Does it still fit? Does it work with my current lifestyle? And if I saw it in the store today, would I buy it? So I try to use those questions as guidelines to help me determine whether or not I'm actually going to keep a piece. So I'm going to go through the rest of this and pare this down, and then I'm going to go through the other closets that are all much smaller, but eventually I'm going to get through the entire process and really get rid of a lot of stuff, take it to the consignment store or donate it. So yeah, so that's what I think I want to do for now. So that's all I have for you for this episode. Episode 3, we're going to talk about how we can reimagine the pieces that we have. So it works out that once you have edited your closet and now you have pieces that you know you love and you want to wear, how can we get creative with those pieces and come up with new outfits? If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, save, share. Also, consider joining the community by subscribing and signing up for notifications so you don't miss an episode. I am also on Instagram, so you can join me there. I'm on Pinterest as well. The name is the same across all the social media platforms at The Chic City Girl. So I would love to hear your thoughts on today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. Feel free to leave your comments below. And with that, that's it. So with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next video. Baby, this is not for the weak at all.